What is up, my brothers from another mother? So I'm going to do a quick video here. I got a comment from a subscriber in one of my past videos I've been meaning to respond to. And his question basically has to do with, can you do a video on, I haven't got my specs today, so I'm going to be a little squinty, on how long it's normal to wait before you have sex with a woman. He goes, I used to be patient about it, but nowadays, if nothing happens within a week, I'm gone. He shares a personal experience, and then a woman provides her advice. She says, I see your point, but leave your past in the past. 3 months max. Under 1 month, you will get low quality women. So if you're sleeping with her if she sleeps with you in under a month, this woman's suggesting you're going to get a low quality woman. Progress measure indicators. I'm not sure what that means, but then she goes, second month, lots of kissing, hugs, and affection. And then it says, be a provider, a protector, tell her your feelings, and her panties will drop on their own. I did a video on why women's dating advice isn't that useful. It's because, I'll put the card up, you can check it out. But what I want to do now is I want to read you a little excerpt from The Rational Male. I know I've recommended it to quite a few of you guys in the past, and many of you have read it. But one of Rollo Tomassi's iron rules is number 3. He says, any woman who makes you wait for sex or by her action implies she's making you wait for sex, the sex is never worth the wait. That's been my experience. Actually, I'll share a story after this. When the woman makes you wait for sex, you are not their highest priority. Sexuality is a spontaneous chemical reaction between you and your partner, not a process of negotiation. It's sex first, then relationship, not the other way around. A woman who wants to fuck you will fly across the country, crawl under barbed wire, climb through your second-story bedroom window, fuck the shit out of you, and then wait patiently inside your closet while your wife comes home early from work. Women who want to fuck you will find a way to fuck you. The girl that tells you that she wants a relationship first is the very same girl who fucked the hot guy at the foam cannon party in Cancun only half an hour after meeting him at spring break. True story. If a girl is that into you, she'll fuck you regardless of any other reason, okay? Having her friends in a room, videotaping at the party, blah, blah, blah. So he goes on basically just to suggest that essentially if she's going to make you wait for sex or play the pussy control game. There was a song by Prince called Pussy Control. I'll try to look it up and put a link to it. It's a really funny song. Came out, I think, in my early 20s. But it's really never worth the wait. And I agree with what he's saying. It's a spontaneous chemical reaction. It is not something to be negotiated. So using it as a tool to barter, I vehemently disagree with that. Now, let me share with you a quick story before we wrap this up one. Hang on a second. Get rid of that music. And there was this one woman that I had met who I connected with off a dating app, and we met up. When she showed up, it's one of those scenarios where she looked like, whatever, let's say 8 out of 10, and she shows up and she's 2 points lower, like she's a 6 out of 10. Pictures might have been older, from an angle that hid the extra weight. So, I pretty much knew that I just wasn't that into her, but, she was smart and worth having a chat with, so we had a drink, and she starts telling me about how she makes guys wait at least, I think it was 9 dates before she'll sleep with them. I already knew that I wasn't interested and it wasn't going anywhere, so what I did was I guess I started to educate her on the reality of dating in today's world, and I let her know, look, when you're dating guys, we connect on, like a level of physical attraction. So visually, we connect on a level of attraction that's intellectual. So, we dig what's in their brain and they dig what's on our brain. We also connect on a very, very intimate level, a very touchy level, especially for guys. I'm going to say that probably at least half of the connection that most guys have with women is definitely sexually, or it starts out sexually. And I let her know that. I said, listen, you're actually depriving yourself and him of any real connection, and could be wasting your time and his time if the sex sucks. And she kind of paused for a second. She cocked her head like a dog that was just, told off or, spoken off to. And then, a few moments later, she says to me, she goes, fine, let's fuck right now then. And I started laughing my ass off. She wanted me to take her to the bathroom. That was the first time in my life that I had ever declined to have sex with a woman. So it's not something that you want to allow to be a bartering tool or to be negotiated. It should be natural. I can't say whether it should be, you know, a few dates in, 3 dates in. I mean, basically, if she's going to drop her panties immediately, like as soon as you meet her, date 1 or date 2, I'm just going to say flat out, she's probably not the highest quality woman. I dated a woman for about 3 years, and we kind of engaged in sexual activity within about the started first date and kind of like went into the second date as well. But she was also the very same woman that when we had an argument, she'd run off and go to a bar with a girlfriend and bang some guy that was like 15 years younger than her that night. So yeah, you don't get the best quality women if they get into it with you immediately. But at the same time, I don't see any reason to wait 9 dates. That's pretty ridiculous. Or the advice that this woman gives where she says, you know, you should, you know, wait 3 months and her panties will drop automatically if you hug, kiss, and tell her your feelings. Again, you know, take women's dating advice with a grain of salt, fellas. Typically, within about 3 to 4 dates is pretty reasonable. If they're playing the pussy control game after 4 dates, I'd ditch them. Anyway, that's today's video. I'd love to hear your comments below on the subject. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with somebody that might like to see it. Talk to you guys later. Peace.